Do you want to start with an opening statement?
Yeah, I'm not even going to try it either.
It's okay.
Proud of the group. I thought we did a lot of really good things today. Coming off, it's an interesting time. We played probably some of our best basketball last Sunday in the second half, and you got a little bit of momentum, and as a coach, you want to play Wednesday, Thursday, like whatever, get back out there. But we don't. Instead, we have finals where they had Monday, Tuesday off, individuals Wednesday, and then like you're trying to get your feet back underneath you as the week kind of goes on. But proud of I just feel like we're starting to not only see it but feel it, that this team is getting a little bit better and a little bit better to take care of business at home. We executed as good as we have all year in the sense of the defensive, just a game plan. And when that happens, it gives our offense a chance. It gives us a chance in transition. And so there's a lot of good things. Russ obviously got us going early on. And to be honest with you, she's had a terrible week, right? But I think that shows who she is, just stays the course. When I mean terrible, just hadn't found it. And has had some rough moments, and I've coached her hard. But I love her to death and have so much faith in her. And it's nice to see her reap the rewards after maybe not a great week of practice, that she just stays the course with it. So that's kind of who this team is at the moment. They've been up and down, but they stayed with it, staying with it, and I think it has a chance to be a really good year. We stay with it. So, questions?
Russ, when you see that first one go in, do you know that you're in that mode on certain days? It feels like you have had a couple games this season where you've shot the lights out, especially here at home.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be focused from when the day begins, from the morning, when shoot-around comes, just being locked in, making sure my teammates are focused too. So, when it goes in, you just, gotta stay focused. Even if I miss, it doesn't matter. Like, I gotta be in the same focus level.
Coach, it felt like complimentary basketball was at a premium today with some defense turning into offense. What was your assessment of your group in that facet?
Yeah, we still haven't quite figured out to have a great tempo in the half court. So you got to have a balance of playing in transition while we continue to figure out in the half court. I thought that, defense definitely sparked our offense there early on as we got to score out in transition, where it's a heck of a lot harder to find your shooters when we're coming at you, and we got rim runs and. So, again, we went through a stretch in the half. We didn't score offensively, but the score stayed the same, and I think that's the one thing this team, when we've struggled offensively, we let one play turn to two, which means the other end. And we stayed focused on, even if we had a bad offensive possession, we had to go get another stop. So, no doubt about that. But I think the other piece is like we've been really pushing them to stay focused on tagging, right? And, last weekend, I think we had one offensive rebound. Now, we shot it better in the second half. Today, 15 O-boards. And that's a product of just some discipline and doing things the right way, getting our hands, be scrappy, and getting us some extra possessions. So it's a little bit of, yes, playing complimentary basketball, but we're doing our jobs more often. And so it's a lot of fun to watch.
Coach, what does it do for the spacing of your offense in the half court when Bruce is shooting as well as she did in that first half?
Well, I tell you what, when you got her on one side and Hannah on the other, you got some decisions to make. And, I think when that happens, you can start to see all of us have opportunity. Mia may have more offensive opportunity because no one's leaving her or Hannah. And now that we've spread you out a little bit, obviously Hadley got one there, with that starting group, and then you bring in D. It just, again, this team is a bunch of puzzle pieces, right? And we said it was on the board today. Everyone has to do their job, which is bring your piece of the puzzle. And, Russ is obviously, she shot it really well today, but it's been all year. I think she was 44% from three coming in and goes 4 for 6. Like, you got to make decisions when she's out there. Do you help? Do you not? And we got to continue to find ways to get her the ball.
Coach, Hadley Perriman only 3 points, but a team high plus 33 in 24 minutes. And then Demira Hines responded really well off the bench with 6 offensive rebounds in her 21 minutes. What's your assessment been of that starting lineup change, and are you seeing the results that you anticipate?
100%. I talked to Hadley actually last night on the phone. later in the evening is she's another one, had not practiced well the last 2 days. Just wanted some, clarification. And my talk with her was, I don't know if you'll have 3 points tomorrow or 13. I don't know if you'll have 2 rebounds or 10. You just have to be Hadley. And she brings a chip, a competitive spirit. She fights her tail off, and we become better with her out there. And what it's done is it's not a demotion of D. It's to try to take a little bit of pressure off D to play free, and I think that it has done that the last couple games. Like, she comes in and she kind of sees the game a little bit before she gets out there. She doesn't have to worry about foul trouble. There's been some things that allowed her to come and just play free. And so I think the mixture of those two it was a good decision. I think it's one we'll stay with. It gives you a different lineup with both of them, Hadley starting and then bringing in D, and they play together some. But to be plus 33 while you only score 3 points, I think shows the value who she is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you guys for the time.
Absolutely. Go Tigers.
Thank you.
I'll get it down eventually.
You good?
It's Augustinaite, right?
Augustinaite.
Augustinaite.
Augustinaite.